Looking for something different and exotic for your next vegetarian menu? Well, how about wing beans? Wing beans, a very unusual looking vegetable that you'll find in season down in the Asian markets. And tastes just like a bean, but it's just a little bit different looking. So today I'm going to do a vegetarian dish with wing beans in a red curry paste. Very simple. So have a look at the ingredients down here. I've got a bowl of wing beans, which I've cut into 3, and I've trimmed them off at each end just because there's a little bit of brown and stem there. And they cook up just like regular beans. Of course, they're a little tender on the sides where the wings are. Now, to give it a meat substitute for vegetarians, I have actually some pressed tofu, which has a nice texture. It's very firm, fries up very nicely in the wok. And to that, we're going to add sugar and fish sauce. Now, if you're a pure vegan and you don't want fish sauce, you can substitute that with a Thai golden mountain sauce or a light soy sauce. And then finally, we have our red curry paste. And again, I happen to use this particular brand. Get used to one brand that you like because they do vary, or you can make your own at home. But I find this a lot easier. It lasts for months in the fridge, and we go through an awful lot of it. Now, what you want to do, first of all, is get your wok nice and hot. Okay? And you want to have your wok actually smoking. So you see a little bit of smoke coming off there, dry wok. So then you're going to have hot wok, cold oil. You can add a little peanut oil. That gives a little bit nicer flavor. Get that going first. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of the tofu here just to get it frying up a bit. Okay, so a little bit of pressed tofu. This is a small dish, so we're not going to put too much in. Just a helping for about 2 people. And you can have this with rice or other ingredients if you want. Now I'm going to add a little bit of garlic just because I love garlic. You don't have to because there's a lot of other flavors in this dish. Give that a good stir and just wait until your tofu, or pressed tofu, is starting to get browned. At that point, you want to put in your curry paste. Oh, wow, the garlic's hitting me. It's wonderful. So what you want to do is put the curry paste in the center, create a bit of a well there, and what you want to do then is add the fish sauce. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you want to add the sugar at this point. And again, it's as much as you prefer. If you like them sort of hot and spicy, less sugar. If you like it sweet and hot, then a bit more sugar. My wife likes the saltier side, so she puts more fish sauce in. Now make sure you give that a good stir because you want the curry paste to break down in the oil, otherwise it's going to clump and it's going to be stuck all over what you're eating. You're going to get a wonderful surprise when you get a clump of curry paste. Now once you've got the fragrance of the curry paste and it's broken up, you can basically add your wing beans at that point. And again, this dish can be made with any vegetables, green beans, asparagus, whatever is in season. And I go down, a lot of people ask me on my website, where do I go shopping? Well, I go to Asia Market down on East Hastings, and they actually supply some of the Thai restaurants in town, and they have a lot of unique vegetables, Thai eggplants, a lot of the herbs, and things like wing beans. You'll also find at Sunrise Market and some of the other Chinatown markets, also out in Richmond, some of the other places where there's large Asian markets, you can find some of these exotic ingredients. So I find Asia Market has the best as far as the Thai goes. So here we go. Wing beans, a very exotic and different dish. All we got to do is let this cook till they're soft and tender and ready to serve. And we have a nice fiery dish. Now another thing you can do to this, if you want to make it creamy, add some coconut milk. Don't make it soupy, but add enough just to create a gravy from the curry paste, and you'll have more of a wet curry. This one happens to be a dry and fiery one. Now what I'm going to add to that is I can tell by the fumes I want it a little bit sweeter. So I'm going to add a little bit more sugar, touch of fish sauce, just a little bit. Whoa! And there's those chilies. The red curry paste is made with dry red curries, or dry red chili, should I say. And it's pretty pungent. So there we go. We're all ready. So we'll just plate it up. And here you have it. Wing beans and pressed tofu in red curry. Something that you can enjoy if you're vegetarian or you just want to have a vegetarian dish. And again, if you're a pure vegan, just substitute the fish sauce with light soy sauce. There you go. For Shaw TV, I'm Spicy Steve.
For recipes and information on cooking classes, visit spicysteve.com.